This coming Shabbat, the 29th of Iyar, marks the yahrzeit, the day of passing of the holy tzaddik Rabbi Meir of Premishlan, and therefore in his honor I'd like to tell a story. It's known that Rabbi Meir of Premishlan always referred to himself in the third person, Meir, preferring not to say I or me. On one occasion, it was the month of Tishrei, the very first month of the year, and around Sukkot time, when Jews celebrate in the booths that they make temporary dwellings, all of a sudden news struck that Rebbe Meir's daughter was very, very sick. And the situation progressed to get worse and worse until come Simcha Torah, at the very culmination, the very end of Sukkot, she looked like she was on her deathbed. Indeed, the entire household knew, all the Hasidim knew that this was the situation. Nevertheless, Simchas Torah Reb Meir was dancing and so full of joy, no one could understand. Finally, some of the Hasidim asked Reb Meir, we don't understand, surely you can pray, surely you can do something to try and save your sick daughter. He went once more upstairs to check on her condition, seeing that she really was in her death throes, God forbid. It looked like she wasn't going to last too much longer. And finally, as he came outside, he stopped and he looked up to the heavens and he said, Ribono Shalom, Master of the world, at the very beginning of this month, you commanded us to take the ram's horn and to blow it in order to inaugurate you as king. And Meir gratefully did so. On the 10th of the month, you commanded us to afflict our souls the Day of Atonement, and Meir once again did so willingly. Through the festival of Sukkot, Meir, as you commanded, dwelled in a booth and took the 4 species. And therefore, Meir, thank God, like I said, fulfilled. Now in Simchas Torah, you've commanded us to be joyous and to dance with your Torah, and Meir is doing so to the best of his ability, filled with joy. However, we know in the Gemara that it says that a man should bless God for both good tidings and bad tidings, good news and bad news. Therefore, at the news that my daughter is deathly sick, the Gemara says that I should be joyous as if I had received very, very good news. However, this is problematic, because according to Jewish law, you cannot mix 2 joyous occasions, a personal one and a general one. So on the one hand, I have to be joyous because it's Simchas Torah, but now I also have to be very, very joyous at the bad tidings, which I am obligated to bless God for. So therefore, God, in order to keep me out of this pickle, this predicament, please, God, remove one of these reasons for being full of joy and celebrating. And slowly but surely, her fever broke and she became better and better until by the time Simchat Torah had concluded, his daughter was 100% healthy. This was just one of the many stories that we have of the wondrous and holy Rabbi Meir of Premishlan.